everyone, I hope we can all appreciate the lockdown look. It's been a few months and we are already in lockdown number 3 here in England, so yeah. I mean, also, I was planning on filming and all of my memory card completely fucked over, so I'm filming with my phone right now, thing that I have never done in the whole of my 8 years of YouTube career. I thought I'd just pop here because I miss it. I don't know if this is gonna be any interesting. I thought I'd talk about what I've been doing over this year and what I've been accomplishing, what I've been working on, and how's this lockdown been. There's no nice words to talk about lockdown. I don't wanna have to worry about getting ill and dying. But that aside, I've been able to work on enough during lockdown, but the thing that has been the most interesting has been all of the different ways I've managed to keep myself busy over this lovely time. I've found so many hobbies, and one of the things that I've actually managed to do the most has been being consistent for once in my entire life. I'm very much not a consistent person, and I'm very much not a patient person either, which makes it kind of difficult when you think about accomplishing things in life, yeah. But the fact that I was basically stuck at home, desperately trying to find something to do, meant that I've focused all of my energy on things. Some people follow me on Twitter or especially Instagram, and they probably know what I'm talking about, but I've been up to a few things. I've been trying to, found different ways of entertaining myself, and these are some of them. Well, obviously you know that during lockdown I've been working out. I've been working out now for 10 months pretty consistently, and it's amazing to see how my physique has changed, my body composition, my metabolism, and all of these sort of things. I love fitness, I love working out almost daily. I work out almost daily, and I try and be as consistent as possible with what I do. I started out doing follow along workouts on YouTube with people that were posting them, and it was just the best way for me to have structure and having someone to tell me what to do so that I didn't make it too easy or not effective enough because I just don't know enough about it. And it's just really fun. I've always been working out from home with dumbbells and a yoga mat, and the best thing about my yoga mat at the moment is that it's one of those things that it's like memory foam. So if I put my foot or my hand, the stamp's there, and it's just I don't know, I find it really cool. But enough with the fitness part of it, because I've talked about it extensively and I think you're all tired to hear me talking about it. But I have been taking up painting, which is something I've given up ages and ages ago. I've always liked art, I've always enjoyed it, I've always been alright at it, but I've never studied it, I've never really pursued it, I've never thought that I was actually good at it. And I'm still not good at it, but I'm really enjoying painting and drawing. I've taken up especially watercolors, which have been my favorite medium to work with so far. I've started out with a really weird and not super high quality hobby craft tin of watercolors at the beginning of the first lockdown in March, and I've eventually invested in the king of watercolors, which is the Winsor & Newton brand, and this is like a 45 watercolor thing. And the good thing about it is that it's super high quality, the pigmentation is amazing, and I've just really enjoyed using it. I invested on it because it was 50% off, because I'm a cheap bastard, and I pretty much filled up this entire thing. Some random paintings, they're all upside down, but you can kind of get what I'm talking about. Yeah, fun. So this has been one of the things, and the other thing is that for Christmas my parents have been generous enough to get me a new tablet. So I've been picking up digital painting, which is something I've never done in my entire life. It's very difficult, and I'm really very much of a beginner, but I've been learning, and the progress has been there, and it's been really fun. And I spend so much of my day painting, and I even go to bed at night still thinking about what I can do for improving my painting. And it's so good that I've finally got so passionate about things. Talking about getting passionate, I've gotten back into animes very intensely. I feel like I've gotten back into all the things I loved, and all of the passion I had when I used to be, when I was 15. I lost for so long this spark, this thing of the things that I liked and what I enjoyed doing, and dedicating time to the things that I liked, because I always felt like I had no time. Now it's just been so much better because I had all of this time in my hands. I've started watching animes again, and I remembered why I love them so much and why I fell in love with the culture. I've been watching loads of them. Well, some of you may already know, I've reread and like actually finished and completed the whole of Naruto Shippuden over the first lockdown. Then I started going into another, Evangelion, and eventually I landed on what have been my favorite animes of the year, which have been Attack on Titan, which I'm obsessed with. It's one of my favorite animes of all time. Some people think it's a normie anime, some people criticize it. I absolutely love it. I think it's brilliant. It's such a good story. I'm up to date with the manga. It's about to finish and I'm not ready for it, but it's amazing. I've read and watched the whole of The Promised Neverland, which my Crunchyroll subscriptions was very happy with. And The Promised Neverland, it's an insanely clever, super beautiful and smart and great anime. I loved it so much. I also fell into Tokyo Ghoul and my heart couldn't take it very much because it's very painful, especially at the end of the second season. I've read so many mangas. I've got some new mangas that I bought just because I fell back into the love for drawing and reading them and the art, and then just like, animes are great. I'm now watching Haikyuu, which is such a feel-good anime. It makes me feel great and happy and powerful all the time that I'm watching it, and I think it's fucking amazing because I really need that pick me up. I watched the whole of Schitt's Creek with my sister actually, and that was really fucking great, and I hope you have all watched it. It's so big at the moment that I can't think of anyone not watching it. I've started Black Clover, My Hero Academia, what else? I've read quite a lot of Hunter x Hunter. I'm like deep diving into it, so I'm like, I'm your weeb is back. I'm the weeb, the weeby weeb. Ellie the weeb. Okay, I'm not gonna stop it. But yes, I've gotten back into all of these stuff that brought me into a new passion of mine, which has been, I've always wanted to learn Japanese, but I've never really gotten the chance to do it, never given it proper try on Duolingo and stuff like that. I know there's better app than Duolingo, but at the moment I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm pretty far ahead with it. It's nice, I'm really liking it, and it's insane that I can now read so much of the things that I couldn't read before, all of the kanjis and hiraganas, you know, like, it's just fun and I'm learning, and I don't know, it's this feeling of personal improvement, I think, that has driven my 2020 and lockdown and pandemic years, and you know, we're stuck in Plague Island, so we might as well make the best out of it. Brexit has happened as well. I'm gonna make a video about it, so don't worry about it, but it's just been so good to focus myself on all of these little things that I've dedicated my time and effort and consistency to, and seeing the improvement, the results. And you know, like, I've always been so impatient that I would never see results straight away and give up immediately because it was just pointless, you know. And now I finally realized that I enjoy improving and working on myself and doing stuff and learning more, and it's just been great over lockdown. So I definitely recommend it if you're having a shit lockdown, because you know, I have had my dark days as well, you know, like not seeing people, not seeing my boyfriend, not seeing my family. I've not even been home for Christmas. I almost spent Christmas alone, but thankfully my sister got stranded with me. But it's just been fun, and I think I want to get back into talking to people about what I'm doing and everything else. So I hope you're ready for me to go back into making videos. And this video wasn't too shitty for you in quality. Sorry, it's just my iPhone. But I'll see you on the next one. Oh, an extra thing. I actually changed my username on most platforms. I'm not doyouknowellie anymore. It's dead. I made a post about it. That doesn't exist anymore. Now I'm Ellie Spiga, which is my surname. Well, part of my surname. So you can find me everywhere on social medias at this beautiful name. And looking forward to seeing you there. Bye.